What's going on? You're watching NFL Daily, and we got power rankings entering training camp. And today's show is made possible thanks to our sponsor, Panda Sups. Go to pandasups.com. Use code CHAT to save 30%. All right, Tom, at number 32, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars. We're going to roll through some of these teams rather quickly. And then at number 31, the Washington football team.
Maybe the rebuild is on for both organizations.
Absolutely.
It's not going to be good this year.
At number 30, the New York Jets, and then followed up by the other team that plays in their exact same stadium in New Jersey, the New York Giants, or the New Jersey Jets, the New Jersey Giants. So those are our four worst teams. Who do y'all think is the worst team in the National Football League? I want you to scroll on down on YouTube, Facebook, throw it in the comments. Worst team in the league, we're going to go with the Jaguars. So come on, let's get some of these votes going.
A quick note here, by the way, these power rankings were determined via a multi-person vote within the Chat Sports office.
Harrison.
Exactly, and then we merged them all together, and there was one tie that we did not break. Stay tuned to see what that is.
Oh, boy. All right, I think we got a lot of these. Pats, Jags, Washington. Seeing a lot of Jags and Washington, the top two votes here for the worst team in the NFL. Let's go now from 28 to 25, the Cincinnati Bengals. And, hey, they got Joe Burrow. Maybe they can get it rolling here a little bit. But, Tom, I know
offensive line's bad.
Yeah, offensive
That's a big
line.
problem for that team.
Not great. Let's go now to the Carolina Panthers, 27, new quarterback Teddy Bridgewater, but that defense, they are missing a ton of pieces.
Before y'all Panthers fans get mad at me, this kind of starting point, I think these teams can have low end, but somewhat realistic hopes of sneaking into the playoffs.
And I think the team that you're mentioning...
This is where things get dicey in terms of like figuring out the order. Bottom five is pretty clear to me.
No, I agree. And at number 26 is the Miami Dolphins, where if you would tell me out of all the teams that we've talked to yet, a surprise playoff caliber team, it wouldn't surprise me if the Dolphins did end up making it in there. I think that their division's a little bit weak. Maybe Josh Allen doesn't play up to full potential. A lot of good pieces on that defensive side of the football, but can the offense deliver? Can Tua be healthy? These are the major question marks here around the Miami Dolphins. That's why they came in at 26. But, hey, I got a lot of respect for Miami. I got a lot of respect for the Carolina Panthers as well, and I'd be lying to say that I wouldn't be hoping that both of these teams do well. So if you guys look below, if you're looking for some high-quality supplements and vitamins, you can go to Panda Sups. It'll be in the comments. It'll be in the description. Maybe some of these teams that are, in the bottom 7, if you will, could go use some Panda Sups. Let's go now to number 25, the Detroit Lions. And I hope that the Lions can play better. And I think it really comes down to Matthew Stafford. Is he going to be fully healthy? Last season was playing some really solid football, and then unfortunately did get banged up a little bit.
He's got to stay healthy. That's the key thing for Detroit. I think the NFC North is gettable for them, but there's a reason they are last in that division right now.
So these power rankings are presented by Panda Sups. Let's go 24, the Atlanta Falcons, the ATL. Matt Ryan, the offense, new running back in Todd Gurley.
Offense good, defense bad, coaching staff, which one am I going to get? Now, do I get post-bye week or pre-bye week? If I get pre-bye week, they're going to be in trouble.
I agree. Let's go to the Mile High City. Denver Broncos, 23. The AFC West is tough to me.
Yeah, that's why the Chargers actually check in at number 22 here as well. Those bottom 3 AFC West teams, I would not be stunned if they made a playoff push. But I'm sorry, guys. I can't put 8 different teams in the top at both at 15. I can't do it. All right? I can't put 20 teams in there. I'm sorry for hating on your favorite team.
So we're going to make this the pinned comment on today's video. So what does that mean exactly? For those of you that are watching this on YouTube, you might get hit with a YouTube ad break. While the ad is playing, I want you to scroll on down. I want you to yell at me, I want you to yell at Tom, and I want you to yell at Harrison. Let us know what NFL team we are disrespecting the most. At number 21, the Los Angeles Rams. They come rolling in here. And if you want to talk about a team that I think could really fall off, it would be the Rams, 9-7 last year. Jared Goff, they've lost just a ton of pieces.
I'm actually the highest out of anyone in this grouping on the Rams, and I have concerns about that defense. Yeah. I don't know how great they're going to be, and with the Cardinals on the rise, maybe the Rams slide back to 4th in the NFC West.
Time now to go to Las Vegas, where the Raiders come in at number 20. This is, I think, a ranking based on not knowing what they have, a lot of unknown pieces. Yes, they got better in free agency, but we still don't know exactly what that looks like.
They also were a team that, if you look at their point differentials and at their marks in close games, they probably won more games than they should have. Okay. That makes them a bit of a regression candidate. So I think they'll be better on the field this year. That might not directly translate, though, to wins and losses.
The disrespected Bears from Sweetings at number
By
19.
media.
I think this is a reasonable ranking.
Look,
you give them a good quarterback, I think they're top 10.
Look, we've had teams with good defenses be low here. The Broncos, the Bears. What have we seen time and time again in recent years? If you want to have sustained, consistent success in the NFL, you need a quarterback. Jacksonville made it to the AFC Championship game,
Blake
probably
Bortles,
should have
baby.
won, and now they're last. That's what happens if you don't have a quarterback. The Bears don't have a quarterback.
Or you can make the argument they have two.
By definition, they have two. They don't. How about this? They don't have a good quarterback.
If you got two quarterbacks, you got no quarterback. So type NF for Nick Foles, type MT for Mitchell Trubisky. Who is going to be the Bears' starting quarterback? Scroll on down and let us know in the comments section. At number 18, the Indianapolis Colts. You go out and get Phillip Rivers, 1 year, 25. I like the DeForest Buckner trade. You have T.Y. Hilton. But there are still a lot of question marks there.
I think most of it is quarterback play, and if that defense kind of a bit of a revamped one, especially on that defensive line, can gel quickly. This is kind of the start of the rankings for me. Like, I would not be surprised if this was a playoff team, and I wanted to get them in the top 15. There were just too many good contenders. So, again, I am sorry for hating on your favorite NFL team.
Maybe my favorite sleeper team. I don't even know if we can consider them a sleeper team anymore. It's the Arizona Cardinals.
Yeah,
Love what they did this
we're
offseason.
overhyping them a little bit, or at least you and Harrison are, because you both had them top 15, actually.
I think they're good.
I did not.
They have a solid defense, a very good offense. If Kyler Murray can really step up, that's the difference, right?
Maybe I've just got burnt by the Browns last year, and I see too much familiarity there.
You got burnt?
I got burnt bad.
Well, if you're burnt out from your workouts, this is a product that's really going to help you be able to get back into the gym and really get the most out of it, okay? So BCAAs from Panda Sups is going to help you perform better. Mm-hmm. Why is that important? Well, if you perform better in the gym, you're going to get better results. Also, as soon as you get done, I'm telling you, I take a scoop of this immediately to hydrate my muscles so that way that they grow. But this deal that we got going on right now with the pink lemonade and the flavor that you see on screen, the peach gummy bear, phenomenal. It was $34.99, but you know what? We cut that down, and now it's $24.50, but you got to use code CHAT, 30% off, and here's the kicker, free shipping. You're welcome. So go ahead, go to pandasups.com. It'll be in the comments. It'll be in the description. Get back into shape. Use code CHAT, save 30%, and get free shipping. You're welcome. The Cleveland Browns, number 16.
I want to believe in this team. They have all the pieces, but can Baker Mayfield be better under pressure because he hated his offensive line last year? And is Stefanski finally the guy?
I don't know.
That remains to be seen.
It remains to be seen is right. Another team that remains to be seen, the Houston Texans. I wish I could rank them higher. I love Deshaun Watson. I just don't trust anybody else there. I don't think they have a good offensive line. I'm worried about their receivers. I'm worried about their defense. I'm worried about the Texans.
I'll add one more note here. The Texans allowed more points than they scored last season. That is not indicative of a 10-6 football team. That is indicative of maybe a 500 team. Just for example here, Texans -7 point differential. The Chargers -8.
Wow.
1 point difference, but one went 10-6, one went 11-5. I have some concerns about Houston. I do.
Wow, Houston, a little bit of a problem there. Number 14, the Minnesota Vikings, and another team where it's hard to predict where they're at. With Dalvin Cook, they're a lot different team. Without Dalvin Cook,
I am
it's tough.
assuming Dalvin Cook is there.
I assume Dalvin Cook is there as well, but they do have a lot of missing pieces on defense, a lot of question marks, and you also have Kirk Cousins.
The defense is what held me back. I think Minnesota can win the NFC North. I just got to see that defense come together and gel.
At number 13 in our NFL Power Rankings presented by Panda Sups, the New England Patriots.
This was by far the most divisive team when we went through this. You and Harrison had them at 16.
Yeah.
I had them at 7. So why are you so low on the Patriots?
Because I'm not fully sold that it's Cam Newton.
Okay. Are you fully sold that it is Big Ben starting at quarterback for Pittsburgh?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
Because I have more confidence in Big Ben than I do
Both been hurt a lot.
Sure, but Cam Newton played 16 games before last season. All I'm saying is I've seen Ben Roethlisberger be good.
Freudian slip right there.
And I've seen Cam Newton be bad.
Look, we have to be honest here, and I am willing to overlook it for Big Ben. He wasn't great when he was healthy last year. Like, we'll show you the stats. He wasn't good last year when he was healthy. I believe in Cam Newton. I believe in this defense. I think, maybe if we put him at 20-ish, if you get a fully healthy Cam Newton for even 13 games this year, they're going to be a top 10 team.
All right, well, we'll ask the audience then, since you and I are fighting over it, and I hear Harrison in the background. He's on my side.
I'm
Are the
outnumbered
Patriots
here. I need you guys to step
a top
up.
10 team? Y for yes, N for no. If you want to be on team Mitch and Harrison, type N for no. If you want to be on team F Tom, type Y for yes.
This is the cool team.
I don't know. That team swings a lot. So Aiden Hartman says N for no. Meanie says N for no. Come on, let's get these votes coming in here. So Dallas Cowboys, they're number 11 now.
They're tied for 11. We'll show you who else is tied here in just a second. I love the offense. The defense gives me concerns. It was somehow very fitting, and this was not rigged in any way, I promise you, that the Eagles were also tied for number 11.
I didn't believe you, and then I actually had to go back and look at it. He's
Harrison
right.
rigged it for Philadelphia. He put them 2 spots above Dallas.
Cowboys and the Eagles tied. I think
funny, right?
I believe I had the Eagles ranked lower than the Dallas Cowboys. So that goes to show that I'm kind of switching my mantra a little bit here. So who's the better team in the NFC East? Maybe you can help us decide this. So type DAL for the Dallas Cowboys or PHI for the Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm going Cowboys. I think both of these teams, and I've been consistent on this. Look, I'm in trouble with Cowboys fans because all I've been doing is ripping the front office, and now I'm a homer because I still think they're going to be a borderline top 10 team. There are multiple teams worthy of being top 10. Cowboys, Eagles are both in that discussion, and I guarantee you at various points this year, both those teams will be inside the top 10.
It's time to get into the top 10. The Tennessee Titans, they just inked their running back Derrick Henry with a nice fat contract, plus new quarterback Ryan Tannehill. The Titans at number 10 is a pretty interesting team.
Good defense should help too. Tannehill might take a bit of a step back, but he was pretty darn good last season.
At number 9 in our NFL Power Rankings before training camp, presented by Panda Sups, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski. Going to be a fun team.
I was outvoted here. I actually had the Bucs outside the top 10. I like the defense. I'm just really confused how all of a sudden, generally speaking, we had a consensus within sports.
Okay.
Brady was no longer a great quarterback.
He's good.
He's still solid, but he's not the same guy. And then he signed with the Bucs, and all of a sudden he's top 5 again.
I think you're looking
Doesn't make sense.
You have to look at the pieces around him, though.
Sure, but Winston at 33-30 still with those great players.
But Tom Brady's better than Jameis Winston.
Sure.
Tom Brady's going to take care of the football
but
better than Jameis
But he's not going to put up the
Winston.
same high-volume deep balls and touchdowns.
And
He's going to have a good year.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers don't need him to.
He's not the same guy anymore. The run game's not.
That's fine. You have
He's
Chris
not
Godwin,
the same guy,
Mike Evans, a lot of talented pieces here. So if you like to watch videos about NFL or about the NFL, if you like to have debates, if you want daily videos, subscribe to Chat Sports right now. So we're going to keep you as up-to-date as humanly possible leading up to the 2020 season. So hit that sub button. Chat Sports is an interactive channel. So as you see in the comments, hit the sub button. So Factory Diehard, HW, Aiden Hartman, I'm looking at you. So go tell your friends to sub, youtube.com/ChatSportsTV. Top 8, Pittsburgh Steelers, and Ben Roethlisberger.
It's all on his shoulders, right?
It is.
If Big Ben is healthy, hey, they're going to be in good shape. He was not good last year, though.
Sure.
He struggled.
I don't think he was fully healthy.
Sure, but he completed under 57% complete percentage. Those are Cam Newton numbers right there.
But he wasn't fully healthy.
Okay. Is he going to be healthy now?
I think so.
I think the answer is yes. I think we have to acknowledge that is a significant concern at this stage in his NFL career.
I'll tell you what, if there's one player that needs Panda Sups, it's Ben Roethlisberger. Ben, I've seen some pictures, my man. They also got awesome fat burners. Go check them out. PandaSups.com. Use code chat. So time to go to the Green Bay Packers here at number 7. And you have been saying for a while, obvious regression candidate
There's
here.
no way they go 13-3 again. Their point differential was plus 63. That's indicative of.
There's a way.
Sure, okay. There's highly unlikely that they're going to go 13-3 this year. Now, I think the regression happens. I don't think they suddenly become a 7-9 football team. If Minnesota had a defense, or if I get confidence in their new look defense, I should say, excuse me.
Yep.
I would actually probably put Minnesota above them. Despite my concerns about Green Bay, I still think they will end up winning the NFC North. I'm just not overly confident in that.
So Tom's going to go with GB here in this question, but we don't care about Tom. We care about you. So let us know who's going to win the NFC North. If you think it's going to be Green Bay, type GB. If you think it's going to be the Chicago Bears, type CHI. The Vikings, MIN, or the Detroit Lions, I want you to type DET. At number 6, it's the Buffalo Bills. A sleeper team here. It comes down to Josh Allen, and I know the defense is going to be solid. I'm excited to see what Stephon Diggs looks like, but can Josh Allen take that next step?
Yeah, that's got me worried about Buffalo. Frankly, anywhere from 5 to 14 or so, you can make legitimate arguments. The team at 14 or 13 should be number 5, and you can flip the order all the way through. I think it's that closely compacted. If Josh Allen can take the next step forward, if he can become a better and more consistent passer, Buffalo has the rest of the pieces. It's just on the shoulders of their young quarterback, and that should be both exciting and also concerning for Buffalo fans.
So we're going through our
Bills Mafia.
So we're going through our top NFL power rankings, and at number 5, it's the Seattle Seahawks here, led by quarterback Russell Wilson. As much as I love Russell, and I hope they let him sling the football around.
Please do it.
Please do it.
If they just let Russ cook, I will feel way more confident than I do about putting them at number 5. There's a big drop-off in my eyes from number 4 down to number 5. If they just let Russ throw it all game long, I think they might be a true top 5 team beyond. Whoa, someone has to be number 5 because the top 4 are so much better right now.
Before we get into our top 4 teams, I want to give you this deal right now thanks to our sponsor, Panda Sups. Go to pandasups.com and use code CHAT where you're going to be able to save 30% off. So you can see this used to be $34.99. It is now $24.50. Oh, wait, cherry on top, you're also going to get free shipping. So the reason why these products are unbelievable, it's high-quality vitamins. It's better than the stuff you're going to be able to find on other, we'll say, bodybuilding websites. I promise you, I use this product every single day. If you're trying to shave some weight, if you're trying to get bigger muscles, pandasups.com is going to help you do that. BCA, if you want to get rid of your Tom bod, you can go to BCA. You can go use these products here.
It is saving me as I get back in the gym after not doing it during all of Corona.
I'm proud of you, Tom. Use code CHAT, pandasups.com.
I feel tired.
Save 30%. All right, at number 4, it's the New Orleans Saints. Maybe time you can keep on marching and lose some weight.
Nice joke. For me, there's a clear-cut top 4. Like I said, the Saints have the defense. They have the coaching staff. Breeze is declining, but he still has enough of it there. They went all in to make 1 or 2 more runs.
Love it.
Maybe they can get over those playoff old drums, whatever word you want to use, that have been causing them issues as of late.
At number 3, the team that went to the Super Bowl last year and basically led the game for 3 quarters, the San Francisco 49ers.
They should have won.
They should have, but then there's this guy named Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, also, you said about like each of the teams the Chiefs played in the postseason this year. The other team should have won. They need just a little bit better play from Jimmy Garoppolo. The defense should be really good. We know that is a little bit more inconsistent from year to year. The ground game is going to be good. Hopefully, Deebo Samuel gets healthy.
Absolutely.
They just need a little bit more out of Jimmy Garoppolo if they're going to be able to make it back and finally win the Super Bowl.
So Super Bowl, we want you to predict Super Bowl 55. Who's going to win it? Who do you got your money on? And I think the safe options are probably the 2 teams that we haven't mentioned yet. I already know we see some 49ers there in the votes as well. So who's going to win Super Bowl 55? You got a vote?
I'm going to go with I feel like I'm not going to go with my number 1. That's cheating. I'm going to go with the number 2 team. Not going to spoil it. Going to make you wait. The number 2 team on our list.
All right, so Tom's going to go with the Baltimore Ravens, led by MVP Lamar Jackson. Can Lamar actually be better, though?
Look, you guys know I liked Lamar a lot coming out of the NFL draft. I think I was one of the few people who had him graded at the same, if not higher, than Sam
One of the
Darnold.
best Heisman winners ever, I've heard.
Yeah, absolutely right there. Look, Lamar had a great year, and the Ravens are a team after my heart.
Okay.
Because they get down to 4th and goal or 4th and short, they're going for it.
They should.
It cost them against Tennessee.
That's okay.
But it was also the reason why they were there, or one of the big reasons why they were there. So I love their roster. Of course, it assumes the quarterback stays healthy, but I'm a big fan of how this Ravens team is built.
And at number 1 in our NFL Power Rankings presented by Panda Sups. Yeah, I mean, go figure. It's the Kansas City Chiefs, the defending Super Bowl champs. You got Patrick Mahomes, the best player on the planet right now. It's hard to not put Kansas City
when
at
you're
1.
doing power rankings and you're trying to organize entering training camp, I know these are all opinion-based, Mitchell.
Yep.
But if you don't put the defending Super Bowl champions who paid Patrick Mahomes and paid Chris Jones and brought back nearly their entire starting lineup minus 2 pieces that really weren't super impactful to where they're at, guess what? You're wrong. I'm sorry. If the Chiefs have earned number 1, they deserve to be number 1. Will it change during the season?
Sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do I think they're going to repeat? No, because it's really tough to do. But for pre-training camp power rankings, they have to be number one. I'm sorry.
If you've made it this far in the video, we appreciate you. Go give Tom a follow on Twitter. He's at WhatGoingDowney. I'm at Mitchell Renz 365, and to the other guy who did this rankings, go give him a follow on Twitter as well. He's at HGrahamNFL.